Okay, I'm reloaded.
We got London on the
Tell me, do you know the feeling? Tell me, do you know the feeling? You look up and you ain't got no feeling.
Oh, me in the Lambo?
Nah. Tell me, do you know the feeling? You look up and you ain't got no feeling.
Oh, me in the Hellcat? Yeah.
Hellcat. Tell me, do you know the feeling?
Tell me, do you know the feeling? I do. Looking up and see no ceiling. I do. Looking down and see drip. That's right. Neck worth for $500,000. Niggas mad cause I'm living. On Instagram trying to kill them. But I'm too busy fucking bad bitches getting M's, nigga, I'm chillin'. Twin size, had to sleep on it. New crib, drop 3 on it. Hit the club and just keep going. See, I'm gonna stop, but I keep throwing. If she fuck me right, she gon' get a check. I'ma bless her like she sneezed on it. On me in the Hellcat.
Alright, so we getting ready to go get a damn C8 Corvette. I just wanted to stare at the camera because, like, boom. This is, you know, my son got autistic. Oh, damn, I said it again. Alright, yo, cut the whole thing off. Let's do the whole thing. Alright, guys, so yo, I haven't did this in a long time. Keep that in there. Alright, guys, so we're getting ready to go get a C8 Corvette. And the reason why I'm like zoomed in right here is because, you know, my son's autistic. So we did the autism reloaded symbol. And it's actually more, how you say that word? It's more, it doesn't have a bullet, so it makes it better. It makes it more for the masses. But now we're going to be changing this logo up a lot, you know. And I'm actually excited for this C8. So I'll talk to you guys later. Let's go. It's official. C8, we gotta change the rims. I'm still gonna go build mines, which I still have an allocation. See, it was me, Tall Guy, and Organic had them, and we just never followed through. We had the deposits down, so the allocations are still ours. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna go and start hooking this bitch up. Let's go. Let's go on a ride. Yo, it feels crazy that this is a fucking Corvette. Because Corvettes aren't supposed to look like this. Holy shit. Yo, this shit is tight. Yo, look how crazy this shit is. You hit the Z button right here. The Z51 button. Look at this. Watch this. Whole car change. Like it's on here. I'm fat as shit in this jar. Yo, I don't care. Listen, don't tell me how fat I am. No, I don't want to hear it. I know I'm fat.
Tell me, do you know the feeling? Tell me, do you know the feeling? When you look up and you ain't got no ceiling. When you look down, you see them diamonds dripping. Tell me, do you know the feeling?
We're gonna be the first ones at McDonald's in the C8 from the drive-thru. What you want? I'm on a diet. No, I'm joking.
How much to go, please?
Yeah, can I get a number 8?
4, 6, or 10?
4. 6.
Medium or large?
Large. Large.
With a Coke?
Perfect.
Excuse me?
Perfect.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said perfect.
Okay?
That's it.
79, thank you.
Yo, fucking bird just shit on me. A bird just pissed on me. Did you see that shit? Bro. I ain't gonna lie, these things are coming out good. Building a printing company from the ground up is hard work. I barely sleep, but it's a lot of fun. Watching me and Mimi build this shit by ourselves. And now, you know, our employees are coming in. You know, we got good support by March and June. You know, like, you know, we're all trying to survive for our families. That's it. So it ain't easy, I'll tell you that. People think that because we make it look easy, it ain't. I took a break from YouTube because of this mental health shit. It was killing me, and I think there's no amount of money that they can put on your mental health. I don't care how much money you got. If you're not happy, if you're not functioning right, then I'm telling you, it throws everything off. Imagine like the fucking G&J, like you guys were out of work almost a month. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy going through what I'm going through, but at the same time, you got to keep pushing. You got to keep moving forward. I remember times where I was dead poor, and you know, I used to stay up at the basketball court. Believe it or not, I played basketball with my brothers and shit, and try to catch sleep anywhere I can because I had nowhere to stay. You know, my brother took me in one-bedroom apartment. I was sleeping in the living room floor. You know, and guess whose fault that was? Mine. My priorities were all fucked up. Sitting there playing Xbox at 19, 20 years old when I should have been having a job. People's priorities are fucked up. And if you put more time into your work and in your craft, you'll eventually come out more successful, you know? No joking. Like I see fucking G quit Pep Boys. And you know, to pursue this camera shit, look, it seems like it's starting to work for him. And that's what you gotta do, man. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice and put away that steady check and just chase your dreams and something will start happening. Whatever's written for you is written for you regardless. So you're gonna go into something that you were supposed to go into regardless. You just don't want to go into it late. Wind up losing your own potential. Oh motherfucker, I was gonna scare you. I was gonna scare him too. He's playing fucking games. Yeah, this dude's lazy as fuck too. Yo, how he set up a gaming rig in the middle of a fucking operation? Yeah.
You don't know nothing about computers.
Get the fuck. I built computers. What are you talking about?
You don't know nothing about that.
And bro, look, you only got 2 sticks of RAM. This motherboard is fucking trash. You only got like 16 gigs of RAM.
That Corvette's trash.
You got 16 gigs of RAM in there.
32.
What are they, 16s?
Yeah, 2 16s.
And why you should have 8 slots.
Why do I want 8 slots?
You wanna go ride it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it for a ride. You wanna go with me?
Nah, he can do it.
He's got the Z51 package, all right.
Yeah, but he's shaped awkward. He's like the bear off of Toy Story 3.
Yeah, let me take this off the screen.
What?
This protector thing.
Don't, I'll slap you. This shit looks like Bruce Wayne. You look like Bruce Wayne.
Man, I look good in this car.
Yo, your eyes color matches the seat too.
I look good in this car.
That's the only thing you got going for yourself is your eyes.
I look good.
So he did some limited edition reloaded pulleys for the Hellcats. All right, so this is a 3LT package, which has heads-up display, which you can see how fast you're going. You can see the music you're changing. You can pretty much change everything here. I still don't know how to lock these. Okay, you lock them going sideways. And you know what's crazy? Chevy's really innovative when it comes to making air vents. When the Camaro came out, they had the first air vents down here. Pretty innovative. That's pretty high, I ain't gonna lie. This car has an actual navy blue with a Volt blue stitching. This is plastic. This is like a soft touch material. The door feels great, carbon fiber, and then you get the front trunk and the back trunk button on both of them. There's a couple people that died in C7 Corvettes that didn't actually know that if your battery died, there's a button here to open the door. They didn't know that there were actually a emergency unlock. So right here, they actually put it right here, the emergency unlock. Now, if you go to YouTube and put, you know, person dies in a C7 Corvette, you'll see an old man died with his dog in the car. They were locked in there for 2 hours, which is fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't understand. And it's unfortunate, you know, but these cars with power door locks kind of scare me too. But I'm actually happy that they actually moved it forward, because in the C7, this emergency unlock is like more by the seat, so you really don't even know it's there, honestly. And I didn't even know it was there also, being a Corvette owner, until I saw that video, which is it's fucked up. But so I'm gonna actually see if this is the iPhone 11. So I want to see if this actually works. So piece of rubber in here, which is good. This whole thing is like a rubber material, so it ain't gonna damage. Fits in there perfect without a case, so it does charge. You have speakers here, and I like the aluminum look, but it's gonna get scratched easily. Like if you have a zipper on your hand or you have a button from like your suit and tie, this is gonna get scratched so easy. The car sounds incredible. It sounds incredible. Like when you're, like Jay, you was in it. It sounds good as hell. Like the Bose system sounds incredible. I like Harman Kardon, but this Bose sounds incredible. Believe it or not, it's actually comfortable as hell to sit in. You can't be carrying cameras and shit and bags of McDonald's, because we got it. We spilled all these fucking fries in it yesterday. But this is the carbon fiber package, so the carbon fiber is actually nice. It's just subtle touches of carbon fiber, not that much. One thing that kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, kind of annoyed me is that they actually put this mode sign in here, and I'm thinking you gotta press it to switch through the modes, and that's not the case. You have to reach your hand around it and start turning the dial, which makes it weird. There is an active exhaust here, but I don't know how to get the damn active exhaust. Like there's no button. Like for the GT500, there's an actual button that you press the active exhaust. You can make it quiet, loud. This one you have to switch it through like the GT500, you could actually drive it in sport and then leave it with a quiet tune. This one, if you want it loud, you got to switch to sport, and you can't quiet out the so it's a little weird. I kind of wish they had like an active exhaust button separate, but I guess we'll add that later down the road. Another thing that's confusing with this car is this actual dial right here. Now I don't know what goes to what. I don't know what seats are getting hot right now, because it doesn't tell me what seats, like what side of the compartment goes to which side, and I still don't know. Let me see. All right, so this is for the driver's side. On the top is the driver's side. All right, that's my seat. That's the cool seats. This is to sync them both. Auto. This is all the vent buttons. Bring it down, cut it off, cut it back on, and then this is, I guess, the passenger side. Now this car is all driver focused. Everything's facing the driver. I think that's dope as hell. The passenger ain't got nothing to do. Just shut the fuck up. Just look forward. Now seriously, they can't even change their damn radio, which is a good thing. If you're driving with if you're an older gentleman, you got a woman, you always want to touch the damn, you ain't touching nothing because you can't see nothing. Don't touch the damn radio. And this is one of those cars. And it kind of reminds me of my 720S Spider that I had, the McLaren. The McLaren didn't have a radio at all. Everything, the whole cluster implementation was there, but you know what? No, you know what? It's not like the car that didn't have a radio was the R8. The R8 had no radio, and it kind of reminded me of the R8, but the R8 didn't have an extra. Everything was in the cluster here, so that's how you change the radio in here. So it kind of reminds me of it. But the car's literally incredible. There's a front camera that you press, and it looks like it's aiming straight down. The reverse camera is literally on top of the engine bay, and then you have, look at this. You can make it big, and you can make it smaller, and then boom.
That's how it is on the Ram.
And then you can hit three-way.
Zoom in.
So you can put your lines, your guideline lines on. You can zoom in. And you can get, so basically what it's doing is taking two pictures of the two things, and then it's actually simulating this. But it's actually dope, because if you have the rock in front of you, like when you go somewhere and you don't know there's a rock in front of you, in front of a parking space, you ain't gonna mess up your front splitter, which I think is dope as hell. Another pet peeve, another thing that I just don't like that much is this screen here. I think this screen should have been a lot bigger. It's like they didn't want to. I understand why. There's not that much money, or not. You know, there's not that much money and not too much room to play with this car. But this bezel looks like a 2010 plasma screen. You ever seen them old school plasmas? They had a bezel about that big. That's what it kind of reminds me of. It's just, look, I can touch the whole bottom without even, but it looks nice. I ain't gonna lie, the design is crazy. There's only one button and a home button, that's it. one button and a home button. The car's actually really simple. It's actually really, really simple. They just made it look amazing. Navy blue, soft touch. Another speaker up top. The only thing that I have a problem with this car is when you're driving it with the top off at speed. You cannot hear the Bluetooth. You just get a gust of wind coming in here. The C7 wasn't like that. The C7, I'm 120 miles an hour down the road, and when you have the windows up, bare minimum air's getting in. I can still listen to music. I can talk to Bluetooth on the car. This car reminds me of the Lamborghini when the top's down, that you can't get no air in, and you can barely talk in it. So this is one of those cars. And we're going 70 miles, bro. You can barely talk in here because it's a lot of wind coming in. So that's one of my problems. Another thing is there's only one USB port and one USB-C port in this car. So if one of them was faulty, you're pretty much fucked. There's no. I mean, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke none of that shit. There's no cigarette lighter in here. And I'm not talking about. Sometimes you want a cigarette lighter because you can get the 12 volt, and then you can get a conversion kit in case you're driving somewhere and you want to plug something in, like a laptop or something. There's no. It's not. It doesn't exist here. So there's only one USB and one USB-C. That's it. I've been trying to look for more, and there's none, which is really, really crazy. And to put the top on, it's pretty much like a C7. The two dongs go in, you click them, and you click this on. That's pretty much it. Pretty much. It would have been dope if that back window could come down like a Lambo. I'm hoping that in the Z06 that's going to be a feature. If the back window could come down, because in a Lamborghini you could bring that down. But remember, you're paying $500,000 for a freaking Aventador. This is literally a $60-something thousand car. You're not going to get these at $60,000. I don't care what you say. The cheapest you're going to be able to get this car in the mid 80s or low 80s. There's no way that you're not going to be able to find it unless you go get it built and say put nothing on it. You get a fucking crank radio and you get crank. You shouldn't even get like, no. You see, this car, it's incredible for the price. Honestly, it feels like you're driving something exotic. I feel like I'm driving an Acura NSX mixed with an Audi R8. It's weird, but it's great. Now, a lot of the prices got reduced, literally, through cheap stuff like this. This plastic here, that's on this knob, that's on this switcher, you can scratch that with your fingernails, and I'm telling you, it'll get scratched. No, I just scratched it here. You can see my fingernail scratches. But the steering wheel is incredible. This is actually metal. The shifters are metal. This freaking steering wheel wrap, I don't know, Corvettes always did a good job with damn steering wheels for some reason. But I see where they cheaped out at, and they had to, because this car is a budget-friendly car at a crazy price. But it's just certain plastic things. But besides that, the car is incredible. Get to the back real quick, cuz. And this is where, like, I think they cheaped out at. Like this, I feel like they could have used a different material. Like this looks like an ashy black, and it's a brand new car, and it looks like shit, honestly. And especially a car that at nighttime when you're driving down the road, these lights cut on, so you can see the engine bay. A car that highlights the engine bay, at least, you know, have something better than this. Or just like a glossy, not even like just a flat black, like a Rhino liner. It wouldn't cost nothing. But this right here is like really bad looking. So I'm thinking people are gonna change this up, or I don't know how, but this will be getting painted or wrapped somehow. The trunk space is incredible for a supercar. Trust me, man, I couldn't go nowhere. I couldn't even fit a box of shoes of Balenciagas inside the front of my Lamborghini. Look how big these shoes are. Like a damn clown. Why are you wearing them? Because we like to wear expensive stuff, and it's for no reason at all. Stupid. This is a pretty big trunk. I ain't gonna lie. Put my book bag in there with all my illegal drugs and guns. No, I'm just joking. Hey, you're a criminal. All right, you know what? I'm gonna ask y'all questions. How about that? All right. Why are you trying to hide for? All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all. What you think about this car, honestly?
It gives me like a Batman type vibe.
It does look Bruce Wayne-ish.
Yeah, I like the black. But like you said, the curves do hide a little bit with the black.
Yeah, 100%.
But it does give it like a mean, tough look.
I don't like the wheels.
100%. I hate them.
No, the wheels are corny.
They're trash. Like, no. Listen, we understand this is the base model. These wheels are ugly.
They gotta go.
Yeah. What else? Well, we're being tough critics here, Chevy. And I apologize.
I don't like the back.
I don't like the back.
It's kind of boxy.
I think the car is beautiful from the back door forward.
Yeah, I like.
I feel like from here to here, they just didn't have like nothing to do. I feel like they just, or either that or they just ran out of money. Honestly. But it's an incredible looking car.
They could have smoothed it out.
I like the hard cut.
You like the hard cuts?
Yeah.
It looks like a Tesla, like the new Tesla 1980 truck.
It reminds me a little bit of the Lambo.
You know what? I think it's gonna get some used to taking you. Like, you gotta get used to it. I like the Corvette, the C7 Corvette in the back way better. I think they could have put the C7 back on this car, but at the same time, it is a mid-engine car. I get it. And I'm being a tough critic right now, but I think the car looks better from the front than it does from the back.
Yeah, wait, hell yeah.
I'm not too much of a fan of the high wing. I don't like high wings on anything. The ZR1 wing is probably the ugliest wing I like, but I understand with this car. It's like, if you don't have the high wing, then you don't have the best one, so I'm kind of leaving it on there. Somebody said, take the high wing off and leave no wing. No, it'll look ugly without a wing.
Look ugly.
Hell yeah. Yo, let me know what you guys think down below. What you think about the car, honestly. Do you love it? Do you love the back? Do you love the front? The side? Imagine when you get, you know what? I think this car is going to look crazy once people start putting like Liberty Walk kits on them, making them wide body, because they're going to get even wider. But we'll see how it's going to look. Let's go for one more ride in this thing. Let's go. Thanks for everything. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Got a lot more content, a lot more new things. Listen, guys, I want to thank you guys. Almost 8 months of vlogging and at almost 700,000 subscribers. I couldn't do it without you guys. Remember, man, stay positive, stay motivating, and forget about any of the outside noise, man. You're the person that can get you to where you want to go in life. Remember that. No one's going to help you but you. Let's go. See you guys. Have a great day. Let's go.
Looking up and see no stunner. Looking down and see dripping. Neck worth for $500,000. Niggas mad cause I'm living. On Instagram trying to kill them. But I'm too busy fucking bad bitches getting M's, nigga, I'm chillin'. Twin size, had to sleep on it. New crib, drop 3 on it. Hit the club and just keep going. See, I'm going to stop, but I keep throwing. If